He's been called the Arab world's Jon Stewart, but despite his popularity, comedian Bassem Youssuf has lost his spot on television after satirizing the Egyptian military. The private TV channel CBC yanked Yusuf's show because they said it violated their editorial policy. In last week's episode, the comedian mocked media coverage of the overthrow of President Mohamed Morsi, as well as the new interim military government. Ian Lee interviewed Yusuf before the controversial program's last episode went to air, and Ian reports now from Cairo on the comedian's career and how he ran afoul of the military.
The mystery continues on why Bassem Youssuf's wildly popular satirical show was pulled at the last minute before it aired. Those who attended the taping say he skewered the station that airs his program for having double standards, and that's the reason why. Others believe that it's his criticism of the supporters of the military. But despite the reason, this is a huge blow for freedom of speech in Egypt. I talked to Bassem Youssuf earlier this year about this issue.
How important is freedom of speech for you?
This is by far the most important issue that everybody should fight for, because, you know, there's a lot of bad speech out there. But like, you know, they say the solution for bad speech is not less speech, it is more speech. And if you start to suppress people's freedom of speech under whatever excuse you want, and it's like, oh, it's not good for the country, it's not good for the building of the country. So every time they say this, we raise the ceiling, we raise the roof, we actually push it further. And, you know, we're not going to do this until the ceiling is broken or we're shut down.
This isn't the first time Yusuf has faced criticism. He constantly lampooned ex-President Mohamed Morsi while he was still in power. As a result, numerous legal charges were filed against him, albeit unsuccessfully. But probably the most ironic thing is that many of his detractors now were some of his most ardent supporters back then. This has many worried about the future of freedom of speech or freedom of the media in Egypt. Ian Lee, CNN, Cairo.